Good morning, everyone. Melody, this is Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. And if you were wondering where I was, it's been a rough week. It's overcast right now. And I'm in the garden taking a look at things. I think before things have happened, I ripped beans out. Some things aren't looking really good. But my two most prolific zucchini plants, I think, have the mold powdery mildew. This here still has some green, and there's a zucchini on there. These were newer. So, in case you didn't see my community post, my daughter's father had passed away. I've known him since I was 16. I made a lot of medical decisions for him. He had a roofing accident when my daughter was 10. And yeah, so it's just been a really tough week. And then, I don't know, it's just, people act crazy sometimes when someone passes away. So I'm also experiencing that. My daughter's, I don't know, all I said was one word. And, you know, she's being Amanda. So, I have to figure out how to jump back into this. And get, I guess, back to work. Plus, it's also been a little hard to do certain things. This is early in the morning. There was a hawk right there on the fence chasing a bird. Not my chickens, but chasing a bird. But that's where all the green stalks are. A lot of them got a little crispy from the weather. Debbie came over, the first green stalk there. We took out the burnt beans, even though they were producing a couple days before that. Put some lettuce seeds in. And then it's major construction zone. Look at how big this is going to be. Say hi, Molly. This is the extended deck. It's supposed to be done, but it's going to be done supposedly this upcoming Saturday. So lots to do. I saw a lot of zucchini inside the house to process, do something with. And my cucumber trellis on the side, the glacier blue one from Jay. Well, it's got the yellow and white spots, which could come from, you know, being wet on the outside, or it's a fungus, but it's got so many buds on it. So maybe we'll get some cucumbers out of that. A little bit of eggplants going on. The celery might not be really wide, thick stalks, but I think it's almost ready to pick it. We have to finish picking cabbage. I made sauerkraut just to occupy my mind. I got 2 quart-sized jars done. 2 fire ciders are done. They've been done. So, yeah. I came out here, I think, the other day just to do a quick little harvest. So it's like some peppers. And I think just a couple tomatoes. Just think the season's been different. I do have more tomatoes that are growing, but plants don't look all that great. And you know, tomatoes will just keep going, but the sunflowers are surely putting on a gorgeous show. Gorgeous. So yeah. So my ex, my daughter's father, Al, passed away on Wednesday, 3:53, 1 week as of yesterday. And no, it just hasn't been good at all. So I needed to take some time, and yeah, this is a newer zucchini plant that I put in here. There was 2 actually that I planted together because I didn't want to separate them. So I should probably trim off a couple of these leaves. I don't know. You can all say, you're crazy, you got so much zucchini this season. I really did. But I just thought I would go for it. I put some more zucchini in. You know, starting to cool off a little bit at night here, but it's been still really, really hot. But I just thought I would put some more in, because why not? If it works, great. It makes it for a more comfortable, enjoyable gardening season. So lots to do, lots of things to rip out. But that has a zucchini right there. And that one down there has a zucchini on it. But I'm going to get ready to rip these out. I may go in with 2 more plants if I have them. If not, I don't know. I had 2 trays that were done. Some of the trays got burnt because I obviously was distracted. So yeah, lots to do, lots to clean up, some things to harvest, and nothing on these cucumbers. I don't know what's up with this spot. That comfrey's finally looking pretty good. And the beans were spent. They didn't have anything else left to give, so I pulled them out. But I'm in love with the sunflowers. And that one down there is like almost looks like a ring of fire, but like purplish brown. Let's see if I could zoom in for you. I don't know if that helps and you can see better. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I think this is the Queen Anne. If I'm wrong, somebody please correct me. Let me zoom you back out. So yeah, just been crazy. And then, like I said, they're under construction here. So, and Jean's brother, I think, is coming into town. So I want to help her out by trying to get some cleaning done, but was trying to put off the cleaning while things were still going on. So there are bumblebees around. I might take scissors and cut off these 3 leaves that I see. And then I'm going to see if I have 2 green zucchini plants. If I do, I may rip out my 2 most prolific zucchini plants and plant another one in there just for, why not, a few extra zucchinis for fresh eating. Because all the other ones in there now I'm just going to have to deal with. But even that zucchini patch looks not so good. Tomatoes. I have to get the rest of the cabbage out. The red wasn't all the way done, it's just a green. So what's the game plan? I was thinking about going in with some broccoli, maybe some carrots. And yeah, I can get to the things I have to get to, which, look at that beautiful shot. Is that not so pretty? Oh. Daisies are my first favorite flower. Second is sunflowers, or they're tied for first. Zinnias, of course. But I have to harvest calendula. And the buttercup squash. That's back there crawling all around. And there is, I think I saw a couple butternut squash back there. But this thing with the zucchini happened literally like overnight, so I don't know. And there's my 1 tray. I think it's broccoli that's pretty tall, some pak choi. I don't remember the rest. I actually did 2 trays of things. So some of my basil, you see that color change? I don't know what caused it, but it's either the drop in the temperatures and then so hot here during the day. So hot to the point where you can't function. Could be doing it. Don't know if I want to give it any fertilizer. What I was trying to do is not harvest anymore so I can get some basil pesto. But Debbie told me she has 2 really big plants and she can give me the basil. And then just maybe I can do a couple jars, not 12. Normally I would aim for 1 a month, but if it's a half pint You could get like 2 meals out of that. So I pulled out that eggplant that was looking terrible all season. So the garden's gonna need some cleaning up majorly. I want to come up with a system if I'm going to go in with some fall crops on where I want them to go. I was initially thinking where the cabbages back there, I would maybe do some extra zucchini plants, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to put some broccoli back there because there's some leeks back there that are getting suffocated out. So whatever makes it, makes it. So yeah, I guess I'm going to focus on a fall garden. Try to anyway. I think I'm here to October. I don't know exactly what's going on with that. I also, to occupy my mind, finally got my SUV all done. It was pretty bad looking when you're doing a mad dash run to move. There was so many things in there, but I have it kind of really cleaned up. Don't mind, that's just Molly. She's out here hanging with me. I have it really cleaned up, ready to go if I have to be in it. And, yeah, so look at the bumblebee on the eggplant flower. If I can get you a shot, I will try. Oh, he changed his mind. He's in the cucumbers. Even the boards held up really well, being tied up to the fence. What's up with that blur? Some of the top is still alive. So, yeah. But borage doesn't do good transplanted. Like, I took some from out of the cucumber tower, planted it, didn't work, it died. So, I guess borage doesn't like to be transplanted. So, I guess I don't need to worry about borage because the sunflowers are here. And it can still pollinate things, need be. Where was I? So this is what's been going on. My mind's been all over the place. And now my ex, Al, his family was calling me yesterday instead of my daughter, who didn't want to tell them that their brother or uncle passed away. Nope. My daughter is feeling as if she's the only one that's been having to deal with them for all these years, not his family. Me as an adult just thought it would be proper to let them know. So they should have been calling her last night, but they were calling me. They think that their brother or uncle just passed away yesterday, and it was last Wednesday, so that's terrible. But God rest Al's soul. I know he's not in pain anymore. I know people say that. It's just been through a whirlwind with Al. I personally have. So like my daughter could take care of him at 10. But my daughter thinks she came here from the stork. So, not much respect is being given to me from my daughter, but that's okay. I'm just trying to deal, trying to cope. So, maybe this video will make it out on YouTube today. Maybe not, I don't know. I've never taken a full week off of YouTube, ever. I think I missed 2 lives total, but I've never gone a whole week without uploading videos. So, oh my gosh, I'm bleeding. Oh no. Well, that's not good, and I need a leaf, something. Let me puck off this piece of comfrey. Now it's all over my sock. Gushing blood. Well, I guess that's where this will end. I'm bleeding. Literally. My heart's broken. And, I'm just trying to function, stay positive. And this video has probably been all over the place. So, do excuse me, and miss you all, love you all, thank you for all the prayers and some of the kind words. I posted this on my community page. I'm trying to hold a complete leaf on there. That's not good. Look at how bad that is. Mamma mia. So, might as well put that leaf in the trash pile, and I need to go wash my hands, clean up my leg. So, zinnias I have to deadhead, and I may be all over the place, but I don't know. Just the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, I've missed you all big time. And, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We'll see if this video makes it out. Just bear with me. Please don't judge. I'm all over the place, and I wanted to show you this. You know, bored, just usually these little purple flowers. Look, I have some pink ones. Is that not different? Pink boards. So what did you miss while I was away? I worked on lots of zucchini, had to make more muffins. Those double chocolate zucchini muffins for here, some for Debbie and her husband. We dealt with some tomatoes. A lot of the tomatoes were going into the freezer, so I'll have to do something with that. And yeah, so a lot of the big harvests were put up. A lot of things are being frozen this year, not pressure canned. So let's walk over here. My OS cross. It's really, really good. I'm not picking it, not yet. See how big I can get this. But there's some blooms, and there's a little yellow zucchini down there. One was rotted, but there's two actually down there now. I could take a male flower and try to pollinate that to at least get a couple more of these yellow ones so I could eat it fresh. But you see, the spider webs are making a web. But squash hornworms got to be in there. Because the ends don't look good at all. Let's see if I could show you. The roots, they look like that. But there's newer growth up top. So, I don't know, my friends. This is what happens with zucchini. You know what? Let me take care of this real quickly. I don't know, that one was really hard to open and try to self-pollinate. We'll see how it does. That's all I got for you today, friends. I have to clean up blood all over my fingers. And this is what happens when I'm in this garden. It's horrible. Broccoli that has to be dealt with immediately. This, I think, is the pak choi. I did some extra parsley, slow bolt, cilantro, spinach. And this is like a different type of kale. So this I could deal with. This is what me and Debbie did. We left these beans up here because they're flowering. And 2 pak choys, 4 technically. I think there probably should have been more in here. We did this kind of in the dark. Should have added more soil, but went in some pak choys. The rest of this is all different mixed lettuces. Fall. Up there. Probably not. This one keeps hanging down, but there's some green beans on here. And then celery might be ready to come out of that one. There's some baby eggplants over there. It's just been hard because this has been back here the week of that storm where it knocked my green stalk over. But I did get a lot off of it, and there's still things still growing. But this can come out. This squash has been here for a while. Some more beans, gonna have to come out here and pick. There's a baby cucumber on there, but I think the plant's done. But this is what the leaves look like coming from her tree, and it's just not good. Some basil. It's pretty. So yeah, it's a mess. But that's what happens when you're under construction. But it's gonna look so gorgeous when it's done. I don't say the right name, so we don't judge over here. A pergola tour, bear with me. I think it's going on that side with a sitting area, and I think gazebo with a fan. But it's going to be really, really nice when it's done. And a paver for the stairs, but it's huge. And that's Molly, who's hanging out with me this morning, right, Molly? Right, girl? Look at my boo-boo. Look at my boo-boo. Girls are fine. We all have to use this way to get in and out when the guys are here doing all the work. So this is what's going on. My life's a mess. You smell blood? You smelling blood? She's not licking it. Normally if a dog licks a cut, it heals it. I don't know if you know that or not. But there's the ladies. I know there was no Monday cuteness overload, but they're good, trust me. And here's my tray that I'm going to plant some more seeds in today. This is, I guess, some cabbage. And I didn't get to these right away when I planted them, so they may not make it into the garden. And I have Miss Molly who wants to go in. All right, I'll let you in. So I have to plant some more seeds for fall, and we'll see how this goes so that I could be back on YouTube. On that note, love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.